different sort of video for today. It's a different format. Basically, I'm going to do an online shopping trip. I'm predominantly going to use eBay, so the whole video will be on eBay. I may have a look on some different sites, but I think we'll stick with eBay. I have a £90 budget. I'm going to be purchasing some Blu-rays 4Ks. I'm going to see what I can get for £90. I'm going to look through boutique labels. I'm possibly going to pick up some brand new stuff and pre-owned. Basically, I want to stretch my money as far as I can. So let's see what I can get for on a £90 budget. So like I say, a little bit different today. Maniac Cop, that's quite a good deal. £5.99 with £2.40 postage. But I do have that one, so I'll skip. Obviously, I won't get Maniac Cop. Always Vanilla, I have that. It's not bad for £7.89. Probably be about £9 brand new in the Arrow sale. That's brand new as well, actually. Carrie, I have that. £11.99 is a bit steep for that one, considering there's a 4K out. You could pick it up for £9 in the Arrow sale. But then again, with Arrow, you do have your postage when you purchase off them in the sale. Willie Dynamite, I actually had that. I picked it up for about that price, maybe even slightly cheaper when I got it. Foxy Brown, I don't have that one. I don't know whether to try that. Nah, we'll come back to it maybe. Scram, £19.99 for the set. That's a good deal considering that's a limited edition set. Don't think I'll go for that one though, but we'll make it quite a long video, so we, have a bit of fun. Like I say, it's a shopping trip online. I'm going to be using eBay, £90 budget, and we're going to see what we can get. Wreck, £9.99. Well, I have that. Pieces, I have the Wild Geese. Don't really fancy that one. Don't know if it's good or not. Again, like I said, I've been enjoying reading some of your comments. So if you do have a comment when you've watched this video, I've pre-recorded it so it isn't live. But do leave your comments, and for future reference, if I do another shopping trip, I may consider a recommendation. So in the comments section after watching this video, which is pre-recorded, leave a comment, and I'll possibly, like a recommendation in the comments. And next time I do one of these little online shopping trips, I may consider it. If it takes my fancy and it seems like a good idea. So I don't have that one, Defcon 4, but I'm not overly compelled. I've got the Creepshow 2 limited edition. I've got that Rawhead Rex. The Villainous, that was actually going for cheaper. I've seen it cheaper. I think it might have been a different seller though, but someone was selling that for about £6 on here. The Phenomena Standard Arrow, I did have that, but I sold it when I got the 4K. I should have perhaps kept that. How high? I got that I think I got that for £9.99 in the recent Arrow sale, or the one before that. Still 13, 16, so about 16 with the slip, and it's the alternative slip, so that is quite an interesting one. I don't need it though. Pre-owned The Thing for £7.99. It's not a bad price. Candyman £9.89. I have that, and I have the 4K. Massacre Gun, that's one I see knocking about quite a bit at a cheap price. That's not even brand new. That's condition sort of new and other, so it's like new. I've seen that one knocking about. Graveyards of Honour for £16 pre-owned. Like I say, I will go for some pre-owned stuff, so we'll probably get a mix of a couple of brand new bits and pre-owned. It won't necessarily just be boutique labels. I'm just going to have a flick through the boutiques. Rare limited edition of Necromantic. That's expensive though. I don't think I'll go for that, because in like the Arrow sale you can buy the set with both in for and the other films as well, like Scram by the same director, and there's another one, can't quite remember it. Can't remember, but you get Scram and Necromantic 1 and 2. It's the Love and Death set from Boogarette. That's £28.99. Definitely not going to pick this one up, because that's quite a lot of the budget. Yeah, there it is. Oh, good cover art though. Yeah, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. Oh, someone's got the Squirm. I do have that. I have a German release of Squirm. So I don't think... Go away, I don't need all these bits popping up. So there's Squirm. Yeah, it looks like a nice edition. It's a bit older from Arrow. Good artwork though. I have a slightly different one. I have like a more of a budget version, but yeah, £40 a bit steep, I think. I'm willing to pay it on some titles if they're very, very rare, but I don't want to take up most of this budget. Giallo Essentials, that looks like a good one, the white edition, but I do have a couple of the films that are in there. Yeah, from what I gather. I don't know why Fancy Dress has come up. My goodness. Yeah, I don't think I'll get that because I do have a couple of the films in there. Go away, Fancy Dress. Okay. Let's go back to that. That's where we want to be, and I will. No. $32.99 on the HMV store for the Hellraiser trilogy box. I think that's quite pricey for that one because you can pick it up for like 25 in the Arrow sales. Even when Arrow do the sale periods, HMV even sell it for like $24.99. So at the moment, I do have it anyway. Regardless, it's not the Scarlet set; it's a standard one. Don't think I'll go for that. The Witch Who Came from the Sea, $5.99. I have had that before, but I think I got rid of it. I wasn't keen on it. May pick it up again sometime because I'm not selling so much at the moment. I did have a period where I sold quite a few. Death Screams, I watched that on a different source. I didn't watch the Arrow Blu-ray. I think I watched it online somewhere and I didn't think much to it. It was okay for what it was, you know, like a little sort of low budget 80s slasher, bit of charm to it, but other than that it was very boring and slow paced, and the action sort of commenced within like the final 10 minutes. Found that one a little bit disappointing. Apprentice to Murder, seen that cheaper than 12. I don't even know what I'm looking for really. I've just set myself a budget, and Deadly Manor I saw on the Arrow streaming service, quite liked it. Wasn't the worst slasher going. $8.50, yeah, that's not a bad price for a brand new title of Arrow. They're dear in the sale. They're like £9 now in the Arrow sale, so you know, $8.50 is actually pretty good. White of the Eye, I have the steelbook of that. Coffee, never seen it. That could be an interesting one maybe to pick up. I have the standard edition with the similar art, with the same artwork but in an Amore case of the game on the Arrow Academy line. I've got Killer Clowns. Runaway Train, I don't know what that is. Like I say, for future reference, if I do another shopping video in a few weeks, do pop your recommendations in the comments. If you do watch this video, you know, whoever watches it or whatever, and you find it slightly interesting, do pop me some recommendations for next time, especially if it's a good price. Wow, I have that, and that's going for $125 with $2.25 delivery. This seller's selling it for. I'm going to have a little research on that. We'll make that a little point of the video as well, because I have that window box edition, and you can pick up the Scream Factory. I know it's a lovely edition with the window box and that, but it's from like, I think it was released in like 2015 or something, so it's an older transfer. You can actually pick up the new Scream Factory 4K for under £30 on Amazon and things. So I love that window box edition, but I'm slightly, if I could get maybe something like that, if I sold it, I'm quite tempted to sell that and get the 4K and have some money left over. I wouldn't mind that. I've seen Massacre Time, is it, the Lucio Fulci film off that set? I've seen this set about, yeah, this seems to be the going price for this set, about 44 to 46. Yeah, not seen all the movies, but I did watch the I think it's Massacre Time anyway. I think it's called Massacre Time. It's a good one. Good sort of like spaghetti western. Good violent western. I did enjoy that. Shame they've not released some of them singularly. I may consider picking that one up though, because I would like it. Bay of Blood, I have that. Caligula, I believe that's a bit erotic. Not that I mind, but I won't be paying $70 because I think Severin did a new release of that even on 4K, and it's a lot cheaper than that. Yeah, not to put anybody down or be funny, but some of the people on eBay who sell Blu-rays are ridiculous. Not them personally are ridiculous, but the prices they put are ridiculous. Like $125 for that slip window box of the Funhouse is just obscene. I mean, I got it a few years back, about 6 years ago, and I bought it pre-owned, and I paid like, I think it was like $25, which I thought was quite dear for a pre-owned one. But I won't go for that. Society, I have that edition. That seems a bit pricey as well at $15.99. I don't know if it's becoming a little rarer. Special edition of Waterworld, £16. That's quite a good deal, but I have the box set. But still, if you're looking, you know, if you're in the UK or whatever, have a look on World of Books if you're after the Arrow edition of Hellraiser. I know there's no 4K UHD of Hellraiser yet, so if you're looking for a good edition of Hellraiser, that one's really good. Pre-owned as well. I don't know what the condition is. I don't want it myself because I have it, but I'll have a little see if I can look at the details. So it is a Blu-ray, very good. So World of Books are pretty good, because if you buy from Music Magpie on eBay or World of Books, if you get a dud copy or there's any damage, they'll send you a replacement. And I know that through experience, but that is a good deal, $6.81 for Hellraiser. I know it's pre-owned, but if they're in good condition, hey, who cares really? I mean, I prefer brand new stuff. Obviously, Day of the Jackal, don't know much about that. Special edition, that comes to £12, £10. Don't think I'll go for that one. So I have Frankenhooker, that's on there for $14.98. Or you can make, or best offer. Yakuza Law, heard it's good. Don't know much about martial arts movies. I really like the Lady Snowblood films that I've got on Criterion. I thought they were great, and Old Boy is a good one, but other than that, I don't really know. Blood Rage, I think that's becoming slightly rarer, so someone's doing that for $11.99. That doesn't seem too out of this world. I do have that though. Bound, not sure what that is. Don't know. Microwave Massacre, I have seen. I believe it's a late 70s one, isn't it? From like 78, 79, maybe 77. Not a bad price, brand new at $9.99, especially if Arrow are not having a sale. That's actually pretty, good. I have seen the movie and I don't think I'll pick it up. I didn't really like that one. It seems like it'd be up my alley, like a good gory time, and it's low budget as well, which I do like sometimes, but I think that was just one of those low budget ones that weren't really too enjoyable. A bit of Mario Bava, Kill Baby Kill, I actually have that edition, so I'm not interested in that one today. Pre-owned $15.99. I think they're sort of going out of print now, or they are, the Mario Bava releases from Arrow. Obviously there'll be a 4K or something on the horizon, some 4Ks on the horizon from one of the boutique labels, but that don't seem too steep for that one, because I've seen the Mario Bava ones go for like 40. El Topo, I have that. Got the Blue Underground 4K of Zombie or Zombie Flesh Eaters. To be fair, this isn't a bad deal, and it's new, so it'd be in good condition. If it's not, you send it back and get refunded. I did actually have this years ago, but when it came out, but I sold it because I hated the movie. To be fair, well, I say hate, that's a strong word, but I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was quite bad. Here's some pictures. It's a nice set though. I'll give the set its due. It's probably one I'll pick up on standard, but that's quite a good price, $17 for the limited edition set. 'Cause it come out like 3 years ago, am I right? Did it come out in 2020? I believe it did, because I remember buying it, but I didn't like it, so I sold it for a little bit. Made a tiny, teensy bit of profit. I don't rip people off when I sell. But this video is not about selling. This video is about purchasing. I'm looking for some for my collection, so I've got a little budget of like 90, and then I'm going to pick some up. Window box edition of Deep Red, have the 4K. The Grand Jewel, I'm kind of interested in that. Lee Van Cleef, or Lee Van Cleef, should I say Queef? That was ridiculous. I actually said that. Female Prison Scorpion, don't know much about that. I assume it's martial arts. The Damagen Collection, I've seen the first one on Arrow, on the streaming service. Yeah, I thought it was okay. But I mean, it's a nice set. It looks like it's a split one as well. Does anybody have that? If you do, leave a comment. Yeah, it's like sort of what Vinegar Syndrome do. Quite interesting. There's a bit of, as you can see, if you look at the pictures, like do your sort of research. I mean, it's probably in good condition, like very good, but it does have a little bit of knick-knack. I love that artwork on some of those individual cases, that sort of animated artwork. This does look like a nice set. I don't think I'll pick that one up though, because I'm not overly compelled with that. I have 12 Monkeys from Arrow. Sister Street Fighter, probably good. I mean, I don't normally go for martial arts, I'm kind of going for horror. Mona Lisa's with Bob Hoskins is a great film, but I got it at a fraction of that. That's on HMV, $14.99. I love HMV, and I do buy from HMV's eBay store, so do bear that in mind if you're in the UK. HMV's eBay store has free postage. I think you have to spend a certain amount even on their website to get free delivery, but if you buy through eBay on the HMV store, which a lot of you probably know, you get a free delivery, but that is a bit steep for Mona Lisa. I think Amazon do it for about $7.99 brand new, but with Amazon you've got to have Prime to get your free delivery or spend over £25 now. It was spend 20, but they've put the threshold up to 25, which is a bit a bit, you know, a bit steep in my opinion. But if you're buying £25 worth of stuff, then that's great. You know, I could even go on there and have a look, but I think we'll stick with eBay because it's quite interesting looking at all these pre-owned stuff. Yeah, I'm not, to be fair, I have had a little flick through in my own time as well off screen, and I've not seen much from Arrow that I haven't got. Psycho 2, I have that. I bought that a few years back and I even paid a lot less brand new. I think I paid about £8 for it. Some of them have gone up a little bit, especially with it being it's not a sale there's not a sale going on. I know that one's out of print now, like the person says, I believe. I do have that and I didn't pay that for it. I got it in like 2018, I think, for about £8, maybe £7. It's a good film though, Night of the Comet. That's a good one. Daniel Isn't Real. I have seen it. I didn't think too much to it. I mean, it was okay. New and Sealed Nightbreed. I have the limited. I have the Ring set. I did have that Steelbook, but I sold it. That's quite a good price if it's in good condition for a Steelbook. £10.95. Not sure of what the condition is. Hide to Kill. Okay, let's get going anyway, because this is getting boring, so do bear with me. Let's actually get something in the basket. So we got the budget, as you know, I stated the budget. £2.50 for them individual. Oh, it's Toad's King, I think it's called, the fourth film in the Bouguereau set, but you can get the set for like £25. I'm sure they're lovely additions. I've never seen the Necromantic films, so I don't. Okay, we'll have a quick breeze through the Arrows. I'll see if there's anything I want to pick up. There's that set I was talking about, Love and Death. $34.99 someone's got it for. Battle Royale 4K. I have the Director's Cut Blu-ray, which I'm happy with. I don't really need Battle Royale in 4K myself. Sure, it's a great 4K nonetheless. That lovely Old Boy set, that's really nice. That splits in half like the Demons 1 and 2 4K. No, I won't go for that because I have a good standard edition of it I'm happy with. Elvira Steelbook, $15.99, Waterworld. Threshold, weren't a bad film actually. I watched that on Arrow. Didn't think it was too bad. I have the newer release of Blowout, the Criterion one, so I'm okay with that. I have the Long Good Friday, Big Trouble, I have that. Crimson Peak, I have a standard edition. I don't have the Arrow. I wouldn't mind the Arrow edition of that movie for when I watch it again, but I don't think I'll go for it today. Cruising with Al Pacino, I have that. Yeah, that one I'm interested in. Forbidden Photos of a Lady Above Suspicion. I'm a bit unsure though. I suppose I could pop it in the basket and and then I can trim the basket down at the end. Let's do that. So I'm kind of interested in this one. I believe it's a Giallo, so I may just, let's. So what we got, as long as I'm not logged into my account because I don't want my details showing increase the item quantity. Okay, that'll do for now. So let's see if I can just pop it. Is it gone in the basket? Yeah. So there we have it. There's the basket. I've got one in there. I don't think I'm going to go with that though today, but I'll just pop it in there. Just to check it's all in there. Oh, we'll do it from the top again in a sec. Should be in there. Oh yeah, you got the Region A Torso. That's a good addition. I have it in the Giallo Essentials Yellow. The Burbs, I haven't seen that for a long time, and I don't have it. But it's a bit dear. I've seen, I could pick that up in the Arrow sale. Django. We looked at Mike Massacre. Crimson Peak again, but with the alternative slipped over the alternative cover. I have both the Death Walks films. Ronin, I might have seen that years ago, but I wouldn't pay $29.95 for it, that's for sure. I didn't like The Righteous, so I may need to rewatch it. I love The Mutilator, but I have it. House That Screamed, I have that. Satana, seems a bit dear. Mind you, it's the limited edition one, so it's a hard box. I believe they reissued that as well. Carrie for $9.99, that's a good deal actually. If you've not got Carrie, it's got the Arrows there for $9.99. Anyway, let's get this shunted. So I'm not seeing much from Arrow that I haven't got or that I want. I'm not keen on the House movies. I've seen the first two. I didn't really like them. The Iguana with the Tongue of Fire, I'm interested in that, so I might pop that. And let's see what the condition's like. So, no, I don't want this. What's this? Error page. Why? Okay, just bear with me on this. Okay, there we go. So it says disc is mint. Very good. So I assume it's pretty much, perfect. I might just pop that in the basket for the sake of it. I won't make an offer because $7.25 is a good deal for that, so I won't. I got two items in there. Let's get off that. Off you go. Sorry, I can get a bit impatient with computers, so do put up with me. Big Trouble in Little China Steelbook. I think I'm going to move on to a different label. That's expensive. The it is a 3-disc edition though of Black Sabbath, like new, for $49.99. I believe it's out of print though. I do have Black Sabbath from Arrow though, and I got it at a fraction of that. I got it for like, you know, the £8. When Arrow, I think Arrow in general's gone up. They even put their prices up in the sale. That's a lovely steel book. But I do have the Arrow edition of the Beyond with that same artwork, but in an Amaray case, not the steel book. Vamp I have on digital. I have the Arrow version, but on digital. And I got it really cheap for like $2.99, so I'll stick with that. I wouldn't mind Vamp on Blu-ray, but Bloodthirsty Trilogy, that looks interesting, but I've seen it for $9.99 in the sales. Blood and Black Lace, I have that. I'm going to move on to a different label soon. I don't have that one. That's a Mario Bava I'd actually like, The Girl Who Knew Too Much, but I think I saw the US Kino Lorber edition pre-owned for like, in good condition for like 20, so I may look elsewhere for that. I might pick that one up. Snake Girl and the Silver-Haired Witch, that's a fun film. The Scaremaker, I have that on digital. That's Girls Night Out, isn't it? Yeah, Girls Night Out, it says there. I do have that on digital, so I'll stick with that. I don't necessarily need a physical copy of that, no offence to it. True Romance I have the new issued version of that set, the flimsy case. Very rare Arrow do flimsy cases, but they did one for Blood Hunger. That set's lovely though. I bet the hard one's really good. It's a good set actually, really good. Vampires and Whirlpool are great. Okay, so I'm about done with Arrow, I think. That's gone up a bit. The Candyman Steelbook. Zavi had that for about 15 at one stage. The Premonition, I have watched it. I wasn't too keen on it. Okay, that's enough from Arrow, I think, because this is getting a little bit boring and I don't want to bore you guys. But I did say at the beginning this is going to be a fairly long video. So let's check out some... Who should we go for now? Let's go for some 88 films on Blu-ray. And the 4K should show up on this as well. Django Kill. Don't know much about that. Western movie, I'd assume. I have Creepazoids. The Long Hair of Death. Italian collection's great, and I love buying the newer releases, and I do have some older releases like Two Evil Eyes, their version of that, and Cat in the Brain from Fulci. I have quite a few in the Killer Crocodile movies, but I probably wouldn't, for a pre-owned older Italian collection edition, I probably wouldn't pay $24.99 myself. I want it to be under 20. I have Zombie 5, I really like that movie. I have the Best of 80s Scream Queens, never watched it, I do have it though. The Tough Ones at 14. Blade in the Dark, that's $24.99. That's actually Vinegar Syndrome are doing a 4K of that, which I might, when I do the look in the Vinegar Syndrome sale in a couple of weeks, I may pick up at Blade in the Dark. I may get that one on 4K. Slaughterhouse Rock, I got that. Mine, it's brand new, so what I'm saying is kind of void. I picked it up like new, so practically new, for like 13 a few months ago. It was an okay movie. Random HMV Premium Collection Edition in there. Night of the Demon, that's a good deal. It is pre-owned, but I think for 12 it's not too bad. Ebola Syndrome, don't know if that's my cup of tea. Looks like a nice set though. 101 Films Jeepers Creepers. House of Wax. Dr. Mordred, I don't think much to that. It has got Jeffrey Combs in it, who's a pretty cool actor, but I didn't like the film. Body Puzzle. Doll of Satan, I'm kind of slightly interested in that. Don't know about that one. It's got the slipcase and everything. I may pop that in at the end, and see what they've got. That's a very good deal, I suppose. Although I did see the 4K on here the other day for $14.99. I think it was from HMV. Might have been a different seller. You can get it if you've got the standard that's coming out or just come out. I think it's coming out of Hatchet for the Honeymoon. You can pick up the slipcase for $1.99. £3 postage, so basically £5. If you want the all the supplements, that's quite good actually. I do have that edition anyway. There you go. HMV, last one. That's normally a load of nonsense. They normally have more than that. They just like to put last one to get you to buy. But that's a very good deal. The 4K of Cannibal Holocaust, $14.99. Burial Ground, I'm going to get the 4K of that. Story of Ricky, good movie. I did like that one. Some Van Damme. A Candle for the Devil, that slightly interests me. Is it a 70s movie? Because I really do like a good 70s horror. That does interest me. Last item available. I may pop this in the basket. Obviously on this video I'm not going to do, so when I do actually purchase them, I'm not going to show all that on screen because it'll have my details and stuff. Not that, you know, just to be on the safe side. Don't want any issues. I'm going to pop that in the basket for the sake of it. I don't know anything about it. If I do end up purchasing it, you can tell me if it's worth a buy or if it's a bad movie. The Mercenary, The Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. I don't think that's an 88 release. Maybe it is. That's quite a good movie. I think it is an 88 actually. It says it is there. I can't be bothered to look in detail at it. It's quite a good movie. Iron Master. There's Cat in the Brain. It's a pretty good Fulci one. Bit of an odd film, as are most Fulcis. Popcorn 11, Slasher Classics. Got a blue case, so I've actually got a red case for mine. Student Bodies, $10.99. Don't know about that one. I mean, I've not got it, but Grizzly I have. Lurking Fear I have. That's one I won't mind again. 10 to Midnight. I randomly sold it. I had it with the slip, and I don't know why. I just sold it. I really don't know why. I never watched it, so I may consider getting that if it's in good condition. Very good. Looks pretty good. Doesn't come with the slip though. What we're saying, an item that has been used but is in very good condition. Who's the seller? Is it like? All right, go is that? My goodness. Okay. There's a seller. Yeah, I'm going to pop that in the basket because I won't mind that one, and £10 for it seems quite good. I will have a little search though as well. With some of the ones I popped in the basket, I'm going to search at the end as well, see if I can get them a little bit cheaper. Like I say, no rush with this video. I just, you know, if you're in the mood for watching someone do a bit of Blu-ray and 4K shopping, just chill back and relax. You know, we'll go through it. Pete's Dragon snuck itself in there. My goodness, what's that doing on the 88 film section on eBay? Okay, I did have a look at 88 the other day. I think I'm sort of good with 88 for now. There is some future releases I want. Definitely want that Burial Grounds 4K. I will be getting that. There's one, Dark Room. I've never seen that. Don't know if I want to buy. Oh, there is an 88 I do want to pick up actually that I need to. There is an 88 I do want to get actually, so I'm going to type it in at the top. Whether it's any good or not, I don't know, but I really fancy it. This film, and I've heard about it, and it looks like my type of thing. So as you can see, I'm putting in Happy Hell Night because apparently that's good. Yeah, that's the one I saw. I mean, it's brand new there for $14.99 with $2.80 postage. I think I'm going to go for that pre-owned because I did look at that one. Yeah, let's go for that. We'll click on it and have a little glance when it's ready. Okay, go on. Yeah, there we go. Happy Hell Night. I'm interested in this film. Never watched it. Don't know much about it. Very good condition. Second class post. Looks fine. I don't mind picking up a few slasher classics that I've missed out on. Oh, I may have to cut that bit out. So I'm just showing somebody's address on there, but still, it's a business address, so you know. Let's not worry too much. I trust you guys won't go, if you see a business address on here, you won't go to it for whatever reason. I trust that, so let's not worry too much. It's not really. Oh, it's got 3 stars. That's a product rating though. So where's the item description? Oh, here's the item description. Okay, I'm going to try that because I think that one's getting a little bit harder to get. I may be wrong, it might not be, but Nightmares in a Damaged Brain there for 28. I've never seen that movie. It's a video nasty apparently. Wouldn't mind seeing that, but I don't think I'll pay 28 for it. For a pre-owned older release, no thanks. Okay, let's spice things up a little bit. Let's have a look at Scream Factory and have a little look. See what we can see. Yeah, we've been going nearly half an hour, so I'll keep the video going a bit longer. We'll look at the Blu-rays for starters. Let's go on the buy it now. Yeah. The Burning for 15. I have The Arrow, and I'm getting the Scream Factory 4K. Backcountry, that's quite a good movie actually. It's not too bad. I quite like that one. Brotherhood of the Wolf. I remember this slightly from when I was younger. It's got a weird dragon creature in it, hasn't it? That seems like a good offer for 20 for a Scream Factory. I know they're bringing out a 4K. I think I'll leave it for now, but yeah, I remember that movie. I wouldn't mind it. Bubba Hotep, I have that. I don't have the 4K, but I have it. There's a Escape from New York pre-owned steelbook for £30 basically, because you got your delivery fee. £12 for the Scream Factory Carry. I've just purchased that. I'll show that in a future pickups video. I watched that one the other night. It was okay. He Knows You're Alone. I'd never seen it before, and I picked the Scream Factory up of that. Without Warning, I have the Kino Lorber of that. Poughkeepsie Tapes, I have that. Final Terror, I have. Screamers. Not seen much on the Scream Factory Blu-rays that I want, that I haven't got. Galaxy of Terror for 68. It's a steelbook, but you might as well just buy the 88 Films edition for a lot less, which is newer as well. Garbage Pail Kids movie. Never seen that. It's expensive. It's a rare one, that is, I think, from what I've heard. Frankenstein Created Woman. Mating Man. Could do picking up the Critters set sometime as well. A Dark Song, that's a good one, but the postage is extortion, but it is from the States, but you can still get better deals than that. 11.40. I'll probably try and go for UK sellers on this one. I do import a lot from the USA, but quite often, but I do, off Amazon and places like that, but I will go for UK sellers probably on this this little shopping trip. That goes for a lot. From A Whisper to a Scream, I would like to see that released in 2015. It's not a 2015 movie, it's a lot older than that. It's probably a 70s movie, I think, but yeah, 42.80, expensive. Critters 3 taken out of the box set for $16.98. Yeah, might as well buy the box for like $35. I have Fender Bender. Okay, let's look at the Scream for Help. Bit steep. Don't want to spend that much on one today. I have the Harlan on 4K. Okay, I might wrap the video up soon. We'll just have I need to get down to filling my budget though. And then I'll show you at the end. We'll go through it. Just kick back, relax. If you like this type of thing, if you don't like it, tell me about it in the comments. If you enjoy it and you want me to do it again, do say. Because I'll just do it. Because I thought it was quite a cool idea for a bit, something a little bit different. Let's look at the 4Ks. Got. That's interesting, but it's not the 4K. It's the television version on the movie, which the television version of the movie that the TV cut that came with the 4K. Not too interested in that. Carry for $34.99. Wouldn't mind that steelbook. That is quite nice. Not in a rush to get a Carry on 4K. Great movie. Great Stephen King adaptation. Brian De Palma. Really good film, but not in a rush. I don't want Bubba Hotep on 4K. Even if it is a good 4K, I'm happy with a Blu-ray of Bubba Hotep. I don't think that warrants me getting a 4K. That is okay. So on eBay, not seen a lot for the... I've heard the Craft 4K from Scream Factory's terror, but I've got the Blu-ray, which is fine. It's got better artwork as well, the Blu-ray, because I like the newly commissioned ones they did. Krampus 4K, I wouldn't mind that. I have Black Christmas. Got the Halloween set. That's the slip box only, by the way. That's lovely. I'm not going to pick this up because I have the Studio Canal They Live 4K, which I'm fine with, but that is gorgeous. Love that. Seen it a few times before. Really nice. Okay, let's get moving a bit, because I'm really faffing on this one, aren't I? I just wanted to have a good breeze through. So I'm not seeing any 4Ks I'm too bothered about from Scream at the minute. I mean, I'm going to get the Burning. I'm going to get what was the other one that's coming out from Scream Factory? Creepshow. Creepshow's out about July, I think. It's either June or July. I have pre-ordered that one because I thought I'd part with my money for Creepshow on 4K. Well worth it. Species. Okay, that'll do with Scream for now. Scream Factory. on 4K and Blu-ray. Let's have a look at... what did I have in mind? To be fair, the rate this shopping trip's going, I might not end up spending anything. I don't think I'm in the mood for it, but I thought we'd just have a little flick through. I've given myself a little budget, and which I said at the beginning of the video. Let's look at what other labels are good. Look at some Severin, I suppose. Got that in the set. I have seen the Christopher Lee Jess Franco Count Dracula. It was quite good, actually. 2 female spies with flowered panties. Changing, absurd. Satan's Slave at half. Not seen much on Severin that I'm too interested in, to be fair. I'm sure the good one. I'm sure there's some good ones that you say. Like anybody who's watching is probably saying, "Yeah, try that," but nothing. Oh, that one I won't mind. Devil's Game, with it being a Mario Bava movie, I won't mind. I might have a separate search for that in a sec. See if I could pick it up a little bit cheaper. Apparently, that's a good film. Perdita Duranga. Apparently, that's good. Cruel Jaws. Devil's Honey. I have the 88. Hardware, that is expensive. I won't be purchasing that. That looks like a nice addition from Severin of the Blood on Satan's Claw. I do have the movie though. Sinful Dwarf. Plague Town. So I've just gone slightly quiet for a sec, so I'm just trying to see if I can see anything. Okay, so I'm good for now. Let's look up... oh, what's the bloody... okay, yeah. I think it was called The Devil's Game. It's a Mario Bava one, isn't it? I wouldn't actually mind that one if I could pick it up at a good price. Free postage from the USA. Yeah. I won't see. I like I don't mind importing stuff, but you have to wait a bit longer. So let's see. On the what's that? 25, 26, 27. Yeah, I mean it's a couple of pounds dearer, but let's see if that one's a UK. Oh, I don't really want to put someone's. Oh yeah, it says economy delivery from the UK. I'm going to pop that in the basket because I haven't seen it and I wouldn't mind picking up and getting the Whip in the Body limited edition has kind of compelled me a little bit to pick up some more Mario Bavas that I haven't got. So let's pop that in. Let's just have a little look. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Okay, so we have 80. So we're getting there. Don't know if I'll purchase all of these. I did give myself a £90 budget. That's what I've got so far. I've got The Devil's Game, Severin release. Happy Hell Night, definitely want to get that. 10 to Midnight, I'll probably get. Candle for the Devil, I'm interested. The Iguana with the Tongue of Fire. Forbidden Photos of a Lady Above Suspicion, I'm interested in. I might edit the basket slightly. I know I'll give myself a £90 budget, but that means that's a total budget. I can't go over that amount. I can go under though, so I may even cut it down a little bit. Okay, let's have a look. Let's just randomly put in cheap horror Blu-ray and see what we get just randomly. This is a bit random. Brightburn $3.49. I have that. It's not bad. It's pre-owned, but $12.66 for Maniac. American Horror Story Asylum. I had that. So I did a little burp then. I tried to get it away from the microphone. I haven't eaten a lot or anything. I think it's from the energy drink that I had earlier. Room 237. I've heard it's okay. It's a documentary about The Shining. You know, a bit of a unravelling of the the fanfare behind it. Most of these I have. Deathline's great with Donald Pleasence in. That's a great movie. I have that edition. Hell Night's good. Dead Snow, Legend of Tarzan, X, that's a good one. Do have it though. You're Next I have. That's a good one. Wrong Town I've got. Versus I haven't seen. Don't know if I'll pay I don't know if I'll pay $16.73 though. Providing this is just a general search, as you saw, I put cheap horror Blu-rays in. It's not too great really. I may wrap up the video soon. We'll do another one of these. We'll do a better one. So I might do one when the Vinegar Syndrome sale's on in a few weeks. I may do a shopping video, and you can have a look and see my process, and that will be a bit more interesting, I'm sure. American Horror Story Coven, The Endless. That's going for quite a lot now. The Witch. No, not seen a lot on the cheap. I tell you what, before we'll wrap the video up soon because we are going on quite long. We'll go for, let's have a look. So we'll just edit that. Let's look at some Blue Undergrounds before we go anywhere. Let's have a look. Vigilante, have the 88 of that. Kill None. Would like that movie on 4K. The New York Ripper. Have House by the Cemetery from them. Zombie I have from them. I did have that, but I've just got the Synapse now because I sold that one because it's an older edition and the Synapse has got a new transfer. Bullet for the General. Manhattan Baby. I have the Blue Underground of that. Terrible movie, although it is Lucio Fulci, it's still terrible. I have Daughters of Darkness. Not the 4K remaster. Uncle Sam, I did watch that on Shudder or somewhere. I didn't think much to it. I was quite excited about it. It looked like it could have been a really cool slasher. Heard Amsterdam's quite good. Not seen too much here. Mind you, I have the new Blu-ray of Dead and Buried. It's not the 4K UHD, but it's the new 4K remaster on Blu-ray. So I'll stick with that. I don't think I'll get Dead and Buried on 4K UHD. Great movie though. That's the one I have, with the 4K remastered Blu-ray of Dead and Buried. Got that last year, I think. Okay, I'm not seeing... That's the version of Daughters of Darkness I have as well. I have the Blue Underground version. With that, it's got good artwork, actually. It's not the new 4K remaster or the UHD, but it's a good version. Shockwaves. Okay, I think I'll wrap it up for now. Let's go to the basket. Let's have a look. So, popped a few in the basket. So, as you can see, the total there, 80.17. I set a budget of 90. I've got The Devil's Game, Mario Bava Movie, Happy Hell Night, 10 to Midnight, A Candle for the Devil, The Iguana with the Tongue of Fire, and Forbidden Photos of a Lady Above Suspicion. You know what? I set myself a 90 budget. I'm actually going to slim this down, so I'm going to save that for a later date when there's an Arrow sale. I'll probably pick that up. Someone who's watching might be cursing me, saying, you know, don't delete that, don't remove it. But for now, that can go as well, and I think I'm going to go for that. Those four. I want to get The Devil's Game. That's definitely, I'm buying that. So basically, as I said, the video is a budget of 90. I'm not necessarily going to spend 90. Like I said, I was going to whack some in the basket and slim it down. I might even try and go for a lower amount. I think I'll stick with these. So that's what I've got in my basket. Devil's Game, Happy Hell Night, 10 to Midnight, Candle for the Devil from 88 Films. I think I'll get to purchasing them shortly. I won't show that on screen. If you've watched, thanks for watching. Bit of a different format. I know it's been a long one. You've had me rambling on and searching for Blu-rays. I thought it was quite a fun little thing to do. I will be doing it again. I'll do it for the Vinegar Syndrome sale. The video's pre-recorded. Just for your information, it is pre-recorded. I didn't do it live. I may try and do it live sometime as well for a bit of fun. Any comments, put it in the comments section. Any Blu-ray or 4K recommendations for me, if you've watched this video and you've saw what I've scrolled through and what I've scrolled past, do put some recommendations for future reference, because I will take them on board. I'll probably jot them down and have a look next time and see if I fancy them. So do recommend some stuff. Thanks for watching. Okay, let's stop it.